I made a set of flashcards on Quizlet that has radian angle measure to degree angle measure conversions. And Quizlet originally set up to do language, but after I had made my set of flashcards, I noticed that they had a lot of other math categories as well. Right here you see both sides of the flashcard. I can unclick that and then flip back and forth, see 360 degrees compared to 2 pi. Then I can go to the next one and I can flip 315, 7 pi over 4 are equal to each other. And you can show both sides or not. You can show one side or the other side. Here are the pairs that I made. If I wanted to make more, I would just add some. And you can see that here I entered the degree value and here I entered the radian value. It's very easy to add or take things away. But what I like the best about this is with those flashcards, those 12 flashcards that I made, you can use flashcards. It's called Speller because it was originally made for a vocabulary kind of idea. But if I go to Speller, it gives me the radian angle measure right here, and then over here I type the degree equivalent, which is 210, and if it's correct, it goes to the next one. I'm going to go back and show a different idea. The Learn category does a similar thing, so 3 pi over 2 is 270 degrees. So I say that that's my answer, and it's keeping track of how many I got correct. And I can go on to the next one. The test has short response questions, multiple choice questions, true-false questions. Every time that you make a new test, it scatters them all and gives you a fresh set of data, gives you instant feedback. But what I like the best are the games, and what I think the students will like the best are the games. Scatter does what it implies, and it gives you directions. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to line up the ones that go together. So for instance, 60 degrees goes with, I'm looking for pi over 3. It's actually over here on the outside of the screen. Let me scoot that over. So 30 degrees goes with pi over 6. So when I drag the 30 degrees over the pi over 6, they both go away. And your goal is to do this as quickly as possible. If I continued to play, it would give me a time comparison to what I did last time. And then the last one is like games that kids play. It races across the screen on the bottom, and you try to type the answer. So pi over 4 is racing across, and I put in 45 degrees and enter, and then it goes away. 5 pi over 4 is 225 degrees, enter. 3 pi over 4 is 135 degrees. Oh boy, all pi over 4s. And 315 degrees is that. But then if I let it go, it basically, I lose a life as it's shown down here. So I think the kids would get a lot out of this, and it would be a lot of fun for them. Going back to my home page for my Quizlet account, if I choose to ask for the link or embed right here, they give me the URL that they refer to, but what I can do is I can copy this HTML link and the kids can reference that right from my website.